Will I ever be doing this again? No. Hey guys, welcome back to my freaking channel. As you can see by the title, you already know what I'm about to do. I just got back from LA and I ate so much and I gained about 5 pounds. So I need to get this 5 pounds off because my birthday is coming up. Today is it's the day after Mother's Day, May 10th. My birthday is June 2nd. So we got not even 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks to clean this up. So yeah. That's what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go to Whole Foods because that's where you can get the Arden'S Gardens drinks as well. If you don't have an Arden'S Garden in your state, I do, but the Whole Foods is closest. So I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me, share all my results, share my feelings, my moods, my cravings, everything, so you guys can get a feel of how this juice cleanse is. So feel free to ask some questions in the comments, and I hope you enjoy this video. So I got 2 gallons of the 2-day detox cleanse. That's what you're supposed to do, a gallon per day. And it says drink 8 to 12 ounces of water in between, and also every 2 hours take or drink distilled water to speed up the process. So overall, this is 66 calories, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, sodium, 12 grams of carbs. So this low-key keto. Because this is per 8 ounces. Never mind, this is not keto. 1 gram of protein, blah blah blah. So yeah, and then I grabbed 1 gallon of distilled water because it says every 2 to what was it? Look, y'all saw it. It was every 2 to something. Every 2 hours drink distilled water. That's what they said. So we gonna try it. Ciao. Okay, so I'm back home. I have my little hair in a bun. So yeah, so I'm back home and I poured me, I know it says 8 to 12 ounces, but since I woke up late, I just did 16 because I have been up. I woke up late and then I have been up for like a little minute. So I've been up for like maybe a little over an hour and I haven't had anything to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. Okay. Not nasty, it's just super citrusy. So this is hour 3. I did a little over a cup this time because I'm still not like, you know how when you get hungry you're like starving? So I'm not like starving or anything, but I do have like, I'm having cravings, so I'm just gonna give myself a little over 8 ounces. The thing says 8 to 12, so maybe this is 10, I think. So yeah, that's the update. And I also had another bowel movement for today, so I don't know if that's TMI or if you guys want to know that, but yeah. And I'm also peeing a lot, which is duh. So I didn't keep recording yesterday because I think you guys kind of got the gist of how it works and the 8 to 12 ounces and drink the water. So I don't want to make it redundant or repetitive. So yesterday just a recap from the first day. So I ended up finishing my full jug at like 2 a.m. because I stay up late editing YouTube videos and stuff like that. I wasn't hungry yesterday, but my stomach did started growling later at night, and all I did was drink more of the juice and it just kind of went away. But I didn't have any temptations. I think it's better when you're isolated. So I stay in my room all day and I try not to think about food. I don't look at food. I don't want to smell food. I don't go searching for food. Like, just try to put yourself in that space where it's just like, okay, let me just not think about it so hard. So that is what made it easy for me. It's more of a mental and discipline type thing. So yes, and yesterday I did work out. I worked out for an hour. I did workouts with the weights, and I did like a body work twerk class, which consisted of weights. So I worked out about an hour yesterday. I sat in the sauna. I was fine. I didn't feel dehydrated. I didn't feel like I was gonna pass out. I didn't feel any different from when I work out while eating food, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start day 2, and I'm so excited. So I'll keep you guys updated on day 2. Also, I want to add, I did drink half of a gallon of distilled water yesterday. So I'm going to try to do the other half today. You can do distilled and regular water, but they just say distilled speeds up the process, with whatever that is. I guess the detoxing process. But yeah, so I've just been going back and forth. So yeah. Okay, so here's the tea. This is what happened. I have my notes here because I jotted down what happened every day so I won't forget anything. So I'm gonna start with on my notes. Actually, I'm gonna start with the actual directions. As you guys saw before, 2 of these jugs, and I got mine from Whole Foods. You're supposed to drink 8 to 12 ounces every hour, along with distilled water every 2 hours, and regular water however much you choose to. So yeah, so you drink 1 gallon per day, no food, just water. No juice, no fruit, no nothing, no tea. Like, just follow the directions as stated. Okay, as far as the taste, it tastes like sour orange juice. It tastes like orange juice with no sugar. So as far as my cycle, so while I was doing this, I was on my cycle, and I don't know if you guys know, but there's this trend on TikTok. If you don't want your cycle to come on, you're supposed to drink a lot of lemon juice and it's supposed to stop. Well, this is exactly what I noticed. So as far as my cycle, it stopped during me drinking this, but of course, because there's heavy lemon juice in here, so it kind of stopped and started back the next day. Then the next day it stopped again and started back. So basically, I wouldn't do this when you're on your period, because I'm only on for 4 days, but it's been drawn out since it has to stop and start and stop and start because of the lemon juice that I'm drinking. So that's something I did notice. I don't know if that has to do with anything. I don't know if those two have to do with anything. This is just a hypothesis. I'm not a scientist, y'all. So as far as bowel movement, I didn't have, actually I had a normal bowel movement the first day, because your bowel movement is sometimes the waste the day before. So my bowel movement when I started this Monday was the waste from Sunday. So I had a normal bowel movement Monday, but then Tuesday I had runny diarrhea. I don't know if that's TMI, but that's just something I would tell you guys. I had it 3 times. So I honestly would suggest doing this when you know you're gonna be at home, unless you're just fine running back and forth to the restroom at work or wherever you are. And speaking of the restroom, yeah, you do, like, you use the bathroom almost every 10 to 15 minutes, like, and sometimes every 5 minutes, depending on how much water you drink in between the hours. So as far as my mood, I didn't have any mood changes. I wasn't cranky. I wasn't I didn't have an attitude or anything. The only thing I could say on day 2, I was just really anxious because I knew the next day I could finally eat. So I was just like, oh my god, if I could just make it through this day, if I could just make it through this day, I can eat tomorrow. I've never been so ready to eat food in my life. Like, yeah, that actually picked up the second day. And I will say with the cravings, I only got them at nighttime on the first day. Now on the second day, I was like, oh my god, whew. But the first day, I only got them at like 11 o'clock at night, because I stay up to like 1 or 2 in the morning. So that's when I would start craving food. But even if I wasn't on this juice diet, if that makes sense, I still have those cravings from like around that time. So I don't think that was a, you know, that didn't make or break my cravings or whatever. I didn't, as far as starving, so I wasn't, on the first day I wasn't hungry at all. Like, the juice kept me full. Now that second day, oh, I was so hungry. Like, not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know if I was hungry because I was anxious or I was hungry because I was just hungry. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but the second day I was just like, oh my gosh. And as far as my weight loss, I started at 191.6, and then I weighed myself the second day in the morning. I was 189.2, and then after the second day I weighed myself, I was 187.4. So I lost between 2 days a total of 4.2 pounds, which is not bad. And as you can see, I'm gonna post my side-by-side picture, and as you can see, like, you know, it's not about the weight, it's about how you look. So sometimes people could be 160 but they're muscular, they're toned, and then there's a 160 like that's not toned or not in shape. So it's all about how you look and not the number. So I try to think of it that way. I exercise both days, an hour exercise both days, very strenuous workouts. So I did like HIIT workouts, Zumba and stuff like that. So the first day I noticed I had no energy. The first day I noticed I had no energy. The second day I really didn't have energy. Like, I couldn't keep up. Like, I had to stop. I was taking breaks. I felt nauseous, and then I ended up vomiting after the workout. After I threw up, I felt good, and I don't know if I threw up because it was just so much, my body was just like confused. I don't know if it was triggered by me working out. Like, I'm not sure why I threw up, but I threw up. I also want to point out that I was super thirsty while doing this. Like, as weird as that sounds, drinking all this water and the juice is actually, you know, citrusy, so it makes your mouth do the thing. And so, like, I was just like chugging water. So overall, will I ever be doing this again? No, but it was a good experience, and I'm glad I did it. And it's all about the mind, it's all about the strength of the mind. Like, it was times where I felt like giving up, especially after I threw up. I'm like, man, bump it, like, I'm just about to get something to eat. And then I like pushed myself through, and I was like, okay girl, you can do it. 4 more hours. But I'm gonna try to ease my way back into eating food. I'm not gonna go hard. Yes, I did have bacon, but I'm gonna do like a protein shake or something. Like, I don't want to just like shock my body and gain all the weight back. But that was the end of this review. I'm glad you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something. I hope if you were thinking about doing this, I kind of gave you a feel. Overall, the diet wasn't bad. Like, I can do it. 2 days is very doable. Now, if it was 3 days, no, but 2 days is very doable. I would say if you want to try it, don't give up, push yourself. There's no limits. It's all in the mind, it's all mental. You can push through it. Just try not to be around anyone. Try not to be around anyone. And that's another reason why I did so good at this, is because I sat up in my room all day with the door shut. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see me try more of these crazy antics. No, I'm kidding, it's not crazy, but you guys get it. Love you.